So my first three I have at number one, the NFC South. Obviously, Brady, Breeze, Ryan, and Teddy Two Gloves. Can't go wrong with that.
Yep.
At number two, I had the NFC West, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, Jimmy G, and Jared Goff. And then at number three, I had the AFC North, Big Ben, Lamar, Burrow, and Baker. So
where do you have the NFC North?
I haven't got to them yet, man.
Okay, but
you said list my top three. Which one do you want? You want the top three? You want the top eight, man? Which one you want?
You have an 8?
It's 8 divisions. We got to rank the division. What we talking about here, man?
All right, my top 3. I got NFC South for sure. AFC North at 2.
Wouldn't surprise me,
dude. Well, so
doesn't surprise me at all. All right,
I have NFC North at 3, but I was going back and forth between them and the NFC West for 3 as well. Okay. I'm interested to, so where do you have NFC West? You have them as 2.
Yeah, NFC West
are you just that high on Russ then?
What do you mean? I'm high on Russ. I'm high on the Rookie of the Year. And
I'm high on Murray too. Yes.
Jimmy G proved that he can be a really good quarterback.
That's my thing.
Postseason, okay, debatable for the postseason, but he still proved during the regular season that he's a really good quarterback. And then Jared Goff, he's been a 4,000-yard passer and led a team to the Super Bowl as well. So on this list, three have led their teams to the Super Bowl. One has actually won it, and then one's the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I was going back and forth with that.
North, though, I look at the AFC North. I'm like, okay, you got Big Ben and Lamar. Burrow, we don't know what he is just yet. Obviously, he was the number 1 overall pick, but we saw with Baker, that doesn't mean a lot. And then the fourth quarterback is Baker. So that's what my concerns are. Baker had one good year and then one really bad year. So outside of Lamar and Ben, that's not a lot going on in that QB division. I'm more high on Ben and Lamar, which is why I have them at 3. Whereas I think the list though initially had them lower because they might not be as high on those two.
Yeah, I think I really got to put the NFC West at 3 then, because when I'm looking, you're right. When I'm looking at Goff and Garoppolo as the last 2 versus, see, what the NFC North has though is Cousins. I think whenever I was doing this, I was given the nod for, just the top guys. Once I kept going lower, it was like less weight I was putting on the comparison between the two, which I would have Cousins over Goff or Garoppolo.
Okay.
But at the same time, I know. You know what? I'm going to stick with the NFC North because Rodgers and Wilson, I'm definitely taking Wilson for sure. But wait,
no,
Rodgers versus Wilson? Yeah, I'm definitely taking Wilson. But then you go Stafford versus Kyler. Right now, I like Stafford. Okay. But I do think Kyler's going to have a really big year and could surpass him. And that's what I mean. Cousins versus... I don't even know who you would put at the 3 spot between Jimmy G and Goff.
I would probably go Cousins.
I would still put Cousins over either one, and then you're going Foles versus the other 2. I don't know.
Neither one of them are beating out Goff or Garoppolo, man.
Who, Cousins?
No, I'm talking about. I mean, it's debatable with Cousins, but I'm talking about Foles or Trubisky. Neither one of them are beating out Garoppolo or Goff.
I'm assuming it's Foles though. I would be interested to see Foles with the Bears system though.
Fair enough.
And what I could say about Foles that I can't say about Goff and Garoppolo is just that balls to the wall playoff run that he had. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll stick with the NFC North though. I'll stick with them. What I want to know
is how is the AFC North at 2 over either one of those NFC West or NFC North?
I like having the 2 elite guys. So if I'm looking at this list, I got 2 elite guys where all the other ones that I have below and even some of the ones that I have at the bottom. I only have 1 elite guy in the NFC North. I only have 1 in the NFC West with Russ. I got 1 in the AFC West. And I got none from there on out. So I got 2 elite guys, and I'm gonna put
the NFC North and the NFC West from top to bottom are more stacked than the AFC North, though.
Wait, who was the second one you said?
The NFC West or the NFC North
over the AFC North?
Yes.
Okay.
Wilson right now. Russell Wilson over Big Ben. You could say Lamar over Murray, but then Garoppolo over Burrow.
Yeah, but
and then Goff over Baker.
The difference between Lamar versus Murray is big, though. Lamar just won MVP.
And Murray just won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but that's a big difference. And I think, if you want to say Russ over Ben, whatever. But, obviously I'm taking Ben, but I can see the argument for someone saying, Wash, or if you want to take, whatever. I'll say Wash, or even if you want to say Russ. That difference between Lamar and Murray is way more than between Ben and Russ.
AFC North? Aaron Rodgers and Big Ben, you could say Wash. Lamar isn't that much better than Stafford.
Oh, yeah.
No,
definitely.
No, numbers-wise, no, he's not.
Definitely.
Obviously he brings more to the table with his legs. I think that's a huge part of it.
That's what I mean. I have Lamar in my elite tier. That's what I mean. I have my elite tier, and I have Stafford in the tier below.
Well, I got you on that, and I can go with that. I agree.
And
Lamar is elite,
and that's what I mean.
Cousins,
I think Stafford and Murray are close, but I think Lamar's head and shoulders above both.
Fair enough, but Cousins and Foles, or Cousins, Foles, and Trubisky versus Burrow and Baker.
Yeah, that's the tough one.
Not close.
No, this was my whole thing though. I really value the two elite guys, and because I think Baker could overtake Cousins this year.
We haven't seen it though.
In terms of being a better quarterback. I think
Cousins been super consistent.
After Baker's rookie year, I think a lot of people would have put them in the same tier, maybe even put Baker over top of him.
We saw him when he had to have another season and what that looked like, and then people were saying he was barely top 20.
And this is what I mean with the whole weighing thing, dude. I don't think there's that much difference right now.
I think there's a big difference between Cousins and Baker. Big difference. Big time difference.
Big time.
Absolutely.
I don't know about that, dude. I think Baker's going to bounce back this year.
You can think he's going to bounce back, but
I'll absolutely give you right now that Cousins is the better quarterback, but I don't think the gap's going to be that big whenever we're saying the end of the year. If anything, I think some could be saying Baker's going to be better than Cousins.
I'm not hearing that right now, man. I'm hearing people saying that Baker don't look good this year, he's a bust. That's what I'm hearing.
No, if he doesn't look good, correct. Yeah, he might lose his job, but I don't think he will. I think he's going to be fine.
Kirk Cousins, dude, you realize, let's see, Kirk Cousins had a down year last year with 3,600 passing yards, but he had 4 years in a row over 4,000.
Yeah, I'll give it. He's an efficient quarterback. I mean, he's an efficient quarterback, but still, I think Baker's upside's better than him for sure.
That's debatable, man.
I think his upside's definitely better. And, if you look at Baker's rookie year, that's probably comparable to any of Kirk Cousins' best years.
No, not even close. Baker's rookie year?
Yeah.
So Baker's rookie year, let me pull it up real quick.
He threw for like 30 touchdowns.
So Baker's rookie, he had 3,700 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 14 picks. 14 picks. Let's see.
But he only played 13 or 14 games too.
So let's see. He played 14 games, 13 starts. Maybe he took over the Thursday night game versus the Jets that year.
Yep.
So with Cousins throughout the past, like I said, last year was probably the best year you could say from a comparison standpoint, where he threw for 3,600 yards, but he still had 26 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. The year before that, 4,200 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks. The year before that, 4,000 passing yards.
I don't think that's that far off, and only
that's a big
with only him starting 13 games and playing 14 games total. So, dude,
and I'm naming multiple years. You only named 1 year for Baker.
Well, that's what I mean. He's only played 2 years though.
Exactly. So you got to take both years into account.
I'm not saying Cousins isn't better right now. I'm saying Cousins
it's not close.
Close right now. I don't know, dude. I just think Baker's going to have a. I don't know. I'm not going to say better year than Cousins, but it's going to be where those two are probably going to be neck and neck when it's all said and done after this year.
Well, I like your faith in Baker. I'm not seeing it right now, bro.
It's weird because I don't think he's like that crazy good, but I don't think Cousins is that crazy good either.
Cousins numbers say it is though.
You know I'm really high on my elite guys. That really what comes down to my list. Where I'm not weighing those dudes as much.
I'm just saying, man, full body. We're talking about 4 quarterbacks in here. You name 2, and then the other division you name 2 where it's not that far off. That's all I'm saying, man.
Which one? What are you talking about?
You said you're big on your 2 elite guys.
I am.
I'm saying Big Ben and Lamar is not that drastic over Wilson and Murray or Aaron Rodgers and Stafford, where Garoppolo, Goff, Cousins, or Foles don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Baker's that far off from any of those guys. I really don't.
I think he is right now.
And that's probably, I mean, that's reflective of our list then. I mean, Burrow's the thing that kills the AFC North. Actually, it depends on how you want to spin it. If you want to spin it that national championship, best college career ever, not college career, best college year ever. Yeah. But I mean, if you want to spin it that way, then I mean, some people might have Burrow over Goff and Garoppolo.
Okay, but then
I'm not going to do that because I know it. I mean, it's a rookie; he's coming in, but I think there's some upside there. I think he could be better than Goff and Garoppolo and those guys. But
we're gonna find
in his rookie year, it's going to be a tough thing. So that's the thing that kills the AFC North for me. But like I said, I'm really big on those top 2 guys, and I just don't think the margin between Baker and Goff, Cousins, and Garoppolo is that much. That's my thing.
I guess that's where we differ. All right, so at number 4, so I'll go 4 through 6 right here. At number 4, I have the AFC West with obviously Mahomes, Derek Carr, Drew Lock, Tyrod, or Justin Herbert, whichever one. Then I have the NFC North at 5. Obviously, 8 Ron, Mr. Rogers, Stafford, Cousins, and Foles or Trubisky. And then at number 6, I got the AFC South with Deshaun Watson, Phillip Rivers, Gardner Minshew II, and your boy Ryan Tannehill.
Dude, I was trying to find my email here because I send my notes to my email. Could you say those again? You don't got to say the names. No. Just the divisions. So at number 4, I got the AFC West. Okay.
At number 5, I got the NFC North. And at number 6, I got the AFC South.
AFC West over NFC North. Interesting. You just going with Mahomes then? Just that he's that valuable?
I look at Mahomes, number one, but then, so for me, I have Mahomes over Aaron Rodgers, right?
I thought you were going to have AFC West way lower.
Nah, so Mahomes over Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
And let's be real, Mahomes is the best quarterback on this list. So from there, I have Derek Carr and Stafford. I'm like, that's not that far off.
Whoa.
I don't think that's that far off, man.
I'm taking Stafford way over.
No, you could take him over him, but I don't think it's that far off. If you're willing to tell me that Baker isn't far away from Cousins, then yeah, without a doubt, Derek Carr is a far and away better quarterback than Baker Mayfield is, and way closer to Stafford.
You were talking about Stafford.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the way you just reacted to Derek Carr over Stafford.
I take Baker over Carr.
You're tripping. But that's just my personal appearance, man. I mean, my personal, perspective on it.
Yeah.
Then I'm definitely going Drew Lock over Trubisky or Foles, whichever one. And then obviously Cousins is good, but I feel like Tyrod is already proven. And I'm excited about Justin Herbert.
No. I take Cousins over Tyrod. Who are we comparing then? What do you? Well,
this is my thing. I'm not even saying. I'm saying the AFC West is better than the NFC North because number one,
NFC North. Okay.
Yeah, their top flight guy in Mahomes is going to be better than anybody on that list. Aaron Rodgers included,
100%.
And then from there, the gap between Stafford and Drew, the gap between Stafford, Cousins, and Foles or Trubisky, compared to Derek Carr, Drew Lock, or Tyrod, isn't going to be enough for me to put them ahead of those guys.
Oh, man, I don't know.
You talk about being top heavy. You named two guys in Big Ben and Lamar and said that that's more than enough for this other stuff.
That's what I mean.
These gaps are way closer, though, and Mahomes is way better than Aaron Rodgers.
The AFC West doesn't have like a guy after Mahomes, really, that you're really feeling good about right now, at least.
What do you mean?
I think Lock's definitely got upside, which is why I actually have them. I have them at 5 because I go NFC West at 4, AFC West at 5.
Okay.
What do I have here? Damn, because I was flip flopping with this shit. Man, I'm dude, because I have the AFC South as the worst right now. But
okay.
I was looking into it more and more, and I'm like, it really depends on Rivers. It really depends on Rivers.
Enough. See, I thought you would have them higher because I thought you were higher on Rivers coming back this year.
That's what I mean. Like, part of me is like, do I have Rivers in like that bottom 20 tier with some of these guys? But I don't think I can do that. He still threw for over 4,600 yards last year. I know he threw for a lot of picks, but
you don't care about picks. We know.
I don't that much. And I think he's in a much better situation with the Colts. Dude, so I think AFC East might be the worst.
Okay.
I think I got to bump up the AFC South. Damn it, dude. This is tough. So here, let me give my definitive final.
Right. 4, 5, and 6. Let me hear it.
All right. 4 is NFC West. 5 AFC West. I actually think I got to put... Man, dude, I'll go I'll go AFC South. No. Did I say NFC East yet? I'm all over the place, dude. NFC West.
Man, you
4.
confused me. NFC West is 4. Okay.
5 AFC West. Those are definitive.
AFC West at 5.
6
okay.
Is...
So it'd be between
6 is NFC East.
Ooh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
Am I sure about that though?
Oh no, you tell me. You got an internal battle going on right now, man.
Dude. This one's a tough one. It's between AFC South and NFC East for 6. Damn it, dude. I gotta put. Why is this so hard, dude?
I don't know, man.
Why is this like life or death?
You know why? Because your values are convoluted. The way you rank AFC North doesn't follow anything else going the rest of your list.
It definitely does.
No, it doesn't. And that's why you acting like that, man. That's why you struggle.
None of these other guys have elite player, or none of these other divisions have elite players.
When you got to actually take out your heart and actually just look at it and say, you know what, I think that over that, it throws you off, man. You're like a computer. I can't compute this. I need this love and affection for a guy in here to just say, I love him. He's the guy. I thought you would be higher on the AFC East because of Cam Newton. I know you feel about Cam.
That's tough. No, I know exactly. This has just all been tough, dude. This is oh my goodness. All right, I gotta go AFC. I gotta go AFC South at 6.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. I don't want to do it.
I knew you were a Tannehill guy. I knew it was Tannehill that did it.
I don't want to do it, but I gotta give my respect to Deshaun Watson and Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Is he still in that top 15 range? I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
You heard his interview. He's excited.
You saw Tannehill ball out last year. That got you excited too, huh?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Tannehill got you going, man.
I can't knock him too much. So they're at 6. 7.
Oh, can I go? I thought I was supposed to go, right?
Wait, did you do your last?
Nah, I ain't do my 7 and 8 yet.
Oh, we just did 6.
Yeah, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can go 7 and 8.
Okay, dude? I'm so lost because I'm so locked in on trying to figure this out. But
You
all right,
already
what's
struggling.
your
So for
4,
me-
5, 6? Do we differ there? Obviously, you have AFC West a little bit.
Yeah,
higher.
I think 4, 5, 6. I had AFC West, NFC North, AFC South. You went. What did you go? NFC West?
NFC West at 4, AFC West at 5,
Gotcha,
AFC
okay.
South at 6.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that because even on my list, I have NFC West higher, but I have them at 2 versus me having AFC West at 4.
Yeah.
So that's the only difference right there.
I mean,
yeah.
I guess our main thing is AFC North messes it up a little bit
Yeah.
for me, having them a little bit higher because
Mm-hmm.
dude, Ben and Lamar, dude. Those are 2 elite guys.
Uh-huh.
Those are 2 elite guys.
And then it's a lot of question marks after that.
I told you, Baker isn't that far off than some of these other 3 guys.
Yeah, I think this is what's going on because you need to make sure Ben stays in that top 3 with this division. You pumping up Baker. If we had this conversation solely about Baker, you talking a different tune, man.
We talked about him.
No. If we were comparing him, just not division, just hey, who's the better quarterback right now, Baker or this guy?
I put him over Burrow for sure.
Okay,
Remember,
and we talked about that. And you said that was tough for you, though. You said that was tough for you.
It was a little bit just because I wanted to pump up the rookie a little bit, and 'cause I made the whole argument about Burrow versus Tua. I said Burrow, but I couldn't deny that Baker was the better quarterback heading into this year for sure, and probably under if you're gonna because people were saying he was the worst in the AFC North.
Yeah,
But like I said, dude, I don't versus all these other number 3 quarterbacks. Baker's not that far off. I'm telling you.
he's just in the bottom of those, not far off.
We just talked about between Baker and Dak. I mean, obviously I'm taking Dak, but remember for the whole contract amount, like I don't think Baker's
no.
that bad.
You said that. I didn't say that.
I know. I said that.
I'm rolling with Dak.
For $10 million, I'm taking Baker for sure.
Yeah, but let's be real. He's not going to get a $10 million contract. That's not how it works.
If he has a sloppy year, I mean, that's
If
what
he
I'm
has a
saying.
sloppy year, would you even want him then?
You could find the value there, is what I'm saying.
I don't agree with
In
that, but we already
maybe
had
in a
that
better situation.
conversation.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're not that far off on our 4, 5, 6. What's our last 2 then?
So at number 7, I had AFC East, and then at number 8, NFC East. For me, man, the reason why...
Really?
Well, you tell me your 7 and 8, and I'll tell you why I went with what I went with.
It's just flip-flopped.
Okay.
I have AFC East worse.
So for me, the reason why I went AFC East over NFC East is Cam Newton, man. He's the big wild card. If he's healthy, he's good to go. Which
agree.
quarterback in the NFC East is better or even in the same vein as a Cam Newton? I
I'm
mean,
with you.
Carson Wentz is really good, but he misses a ton of time. That's my question mark with him. Dak is really good as well on paper, but you still have your concerns in terms of what he can do. Can he be the guy by himself? Can he really be that franchise quarterback? Not just the starting quarterback, but like we talked about, man, being the guy, a top 5 guy. Love Danny Dimes. I think, man, I was watching him again, and he's exciting to watch, man. I think he's going to really take off this year. But at the same time, I'm still feeling that Sam Darnold's going to take off as well and do some really good things. But what really came down to me was when I look at the third quarterback, whether it's the fourth quarterback, whether it's Fitzpatrick or Tua, I'm taking either one of them over Daniel Jones right now, and definitely over Dwayne Haskins.
Wait, over Jones, Tua.
Right now, if Tua is Tua, yeah. The same way you feel about Burrow, that's how I feel about Tua. I mean, we even had that conversation.
Well, I don't feel like that strongly about Burrow.
Yeah.
I still understand, like, all right, we got a rookie coming in here. We don't know. I think.
Excuse me. I said I didn't mean them over Daniel Jones. I mean I'm
Haskins.
taking Josh Allen over Daniel Jones. I'm taking Fitzpatrick or Tua over Haskins. That's what I meant.
Wait, are you doing? Then what are you doing then? Because here's how I got it compared out. I got Carson versus Cam,
Okay.
Josh Allen versus Dak, Darnold versus Jones, and then Haskins versus Dolphins quarterback.
So you went like that. So for me, I just simply look at it like, okay, who on this list is comparable to Newton? None of them. So,
well, dude, when he's good, that's the problem.
But it's the health element.
This is really the problem because yes, if I could see Cam just going off this year, and that will catapult the AFC East over the NFC East.
Yeah.
But right now, I have him and Wentz probably at a wash. I have them both in like my top 10, like the bottom of the top 10, 11, whatever. So I think I would give the nod to Wentz just based off his last year was really good. That's really it. I think Cam could be better. I think he has more potential there, especially being up in New England. But then I look at the rest, man. I go Dak over Josh Allen for sure. And then D Jones and Darnold, I'd say that's a wash. I think I got more upside with Daniel Jones though, for sure.
That's debatable.
And then definitely you go Dolphins over Haskins though. So that's like
so whatever you just said that the AFC East got the more over the NFC East.
It's 2v4. It's what do you want?
Man, stop.
And I got the top 2 in the NFC East over the top 2 in the AFC East.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
you
Dak,
said you taking Wentz over Newton.
yeah, barely though, barely. So and then
I think that's where we flip.
And then I got Dak over Josh Allen. I think that's by a couple spots. But then I say it's a wash, but I'd probably take Daniel Jones over Darnold.
Of course, for your argument's sake.
Yeah, but I mean, even if we want to say wash, I still got a 2-1 then, a 2-1-1, like
and then Fitz
2-win,
makes it 2-2.
No, a 2-win, a 1 loss, and a tie, or not a a tie, 1 tie.
What?
A tie saying wash with Darnold and Jones. Yeah.
That's a tie.
If you want to say wash, but I'm taking Daniel Jones, so it'd be 3-1.
I'm taking Darnold over Daniel Jones.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all relevant, man.
Well, I mean,
even though I actually am higher on Daniel Jones, I think he'll be better sooner.
Are you saying right now then?
What do you mean?
With Darnold over Jones? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, right now Darnold Jones, but I think long term Jones over Darnold.
I think I even like Jones over Darnold right now, and I like the upside.
Fair enough.
I like, dude. I guess, I mean, I could see it, dude. Because part of me wanted to put those last 3 were just killer. Like I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't do it.
I saw you, man. You had this great just internal struggle going on right now,
East,
man.
The AFC East and the AFC South. I think on any given day I'd be interchanging any of those 3.
Absolutely.
I was. You saw me there. I was torn at my house. I have all my points listed here, and I just couldn't get to it. I was like, I was struggling. I don't know why is it life and death for me.
See, for me, I don't have an issue with the AFC South. I think they are clearly better than the AFC East and NFC East.
We both have them at 6.
Yeah, I guess for me, man, I'm always torn because I'm big on Dak, but I'm big on Josh. But then with Newton, I feel like the way you talk about the way you talk about Big Ben and Lamar, right? You're 2 star guys. Newton has proven that he is a megastar when healthy.
Dude, I agree. I'm big
Wentz
on
hasn't shown that. Dak hasn't shown. Wentz had a great year.
Wentz,
and you can say, he almost had the MVP season. I can say the same thing about Derek Carr. He almost had an MVP season until he broke his leg.
Don't do that with Wentz, though.
So that's my thing. We could go there.
He's continued to prove that he's still a really good quarterback.
We can go there.
Carr has definitely taken a downturn.
I'm just saying we can go there. That's all I'm saying, man.
Carr has definitely taken a downturn, though. Wentz's year last year was really impressive, in my opinion. Really impressive with the amount of talent that he had around him. It was pretty.
Man, how many excuses you looking for?
Pretty lackluster. Dude,
you just said Miles Sanders is a beast, right? He had him, so he's straight.
He's gonna be. But
Derek Carr last year still had 4,000 passing yards, 21 touchdowns, 8 picks.
Wentz's receivers it was bad, dude. It was bad.
They were that bad.
It was Greg Ward. I think they were picking him up off the practice squad. It was bad, dude. It was bad, but he made it work. He made it work. Beat the Cowboys for the NFC East.
It is what it is, man.
No, it's not even. It's weird too because I'm not even like that high on Wentz. It's just that I got that eye test. I see what he could do, dude.
I know how your eyes work sometimes, man. You take your glasses off, you can't see as good.
I'm definitely big on Cam though.
Are you eye test with glasses on or glasses off?
But if I'm big on Cam and Wentz, I think I got to give the nod to Watson over those 2 right now, at least.
To Watson, well.
Deshaun Watson. That's why I got him at 6. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I was like, what? Yeah.
And then you got Rivers and Tannehill, who I can't really. I'm not trying to knock 10. I'm not doing that here. I'm just not doing that.
There we go.
I got him at 6. I'm just not. Yeah. I'm not going to do that right now. Phillip Rivers. Then Minshew's not that bad. So, yeah, I got them at 6.
I like it.
It was hard. Those last 3 were really hard for me. I don't know why.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought you had like an invested interest in one of these. I'm like, man, what's going on here?
I'm sorry because I probably, in the middle of all that, I was probably getting so confused.
You were flustered, bro.
I was confusing myself. I was probably confusing everyone else. I know I was confusing you.
I was like, yo, I don't know where he's going or who's up. So just one more time to run it down, man, to make sure we all on the same page. Number 1 for me, NFC South. Number 2, NFC West. Number 3, AFC North. Number 4, AFC West. Number 5, NFC North. Number 6, AFC South. Number 7, AFC East. And number 8, NFC East.
1, NFC South. 2, AFC North. 3, NFC North. 4, NFC West. 5, AFC West. 6, NFC East. 7.
You just switched it again, bro.
I did because I told you I have it. I told you I have it marked like that. I have it marked with the AFC South at the bottom, but then I was like, whenever I really looked into it, I was like, I can't. So yeah, it's 6 AFC South, 7 NFC East.
Okay, and then 8
AFC East. Jeez, dude.
You are funny,
I told you, dude. You could look at it. I have it marked up like that, and I really looked into it more because I was like, Rivers.
I like how you just moved the mic away like you're not talking on the mic right now.
Rivers was the X factor.
Yeah.
So I got them at 6.
I like it, man. That was fun.
It was, and I apologize.
And it was fun watching you just have that just internal like, woo, hey. That's kind of like watching you debate Big Ben versus Brady or something, man. Ooh-wee.